Episode 335. After a few idle glances, Ye Shu finally returned his attention to his own game. His character, Lord Grimm, had logged out in the wild yesterday. Now, looking around, he saw players running all over the place. In the far distance, you could just make out the figures of the Christmas thieves spawning, but at that range, there was no way you could get there in time. The moment a Christmas thief spawned, who knows how many attacks were already flying its way. The chaos was so intense that even Ye Shu couldn't parse the order of attacks. Until the Christmas thief made its move, no one could claim ownership. Ye Shu began moving Lord Grimm, while also glancing over at Tang Ru's screen. Tang Ru was in the same boat. In this vast sea of players, finding a single Christmas thief was no easy task. In this event, luck is definitely going to be a huge factor. As Lord Grimm moved, Ye Shu opened the new message he'd just received. It was from Su Mucheng.
Right on time.
Huh? What are you doing here?
It's an event, of course I'm joining in.
You've got a lot of free time, huh?
I'm sick.
What's wrong?
There's an event today, so I called in sick.
Show some professionalism, I said.
Who doesn't get sick?
If you're sick, how can you still come to an event?
Because it's a sickness of the heart, one that's caused by not being able to participate. So the only cure is to force yourself to join in.
Hey, did you manage to find any thieves?
Yeah, not yet. Too many people. I'm heading over to Blazing Forest to check it out.
What a coincidence. Me too.
After replying, Ye Shu's gaze immediately flicked over to Tang Ru's screen. Wasn't Soft Mist also heading straight for Blazing Forest? Naturally, under these rules, the higher level the map, the fewer players you'd find. After all, besides spawning the Christmas thieves, the regular monsters in the leveling zones are still there. High-level players can wander into lower-level zones, but for low-level players to venture into high-level areas, that's always a recipe for disaster.
Honestly, I think the Blazing Forest is probably too much for us too.
Yeah, I think so too.
After all, this isn't a leveling run. So even players around level 30, even without Ye Shu's level of skill, can absolutely take a trip into Blazing Forest. They're not completely incapable of handling the mobs in Blazing Forest. It's just that, as a grinding spot, it's a terribly inefficient choice.
Or we could aim higher. How about Sin City?
Sin City is a step above Blazing Forest, a leveling zone with monsters ranging from level 37 to 39. This entire leveling zone was a full-fledged town, its layout nearly identical to a major city's. The only real difference was its sheer size as a grinding area. It was significantly larger. What's more, the NPCs inside are anything but friendly. Their only form of interaction with players is to actively attack them.
That place might not be empty, but there should definitely be fewer people.
Then let's go check it out.
All right, Ye Shu replied, already moving with purpose. He didn't forget to call out to Tang Ru. Finally, he checked his friends list and saw that Steamed Bun Invasion wasn't online. As for the others like Tian Qi and Yue Zhongyan, they were busy grinding away. But for these guys, jumping straight into an area so many levels higher, that's just asking for trouble. So Ye Shu didn't bother calling out to them again. It's common sense, really. The higher you go, the fewer players you'll run into. The real question is whether you have the strength to survive there. Players with that kind of confidence, Ye Shu figured, were probably already heading to places like Sin City. Along the way, Ye Shu even managed to pick up 2 Christmas thieves. The Christmas thieves are no pushovers. They're definitely tougher than the average monsters you'd find in a leveling zone of the same rank. Ordinary mobs just have basic attacks, no real tricks to them. But these Christmas thieves have player-like classes, and having a class means they have skills. Usually monsters like that are boss level. Compared to a boss, Christmas thieves don't have that insane level of attack, defense, or health. But they make up for it with a wider arsenal of moves, which means more variables in the fight. These Christmas thieves are still far more troublesome than your average mobs. Ye Shu had only managed to kill 2 Christmas thieves himself on this run, but he'd already seen 5 players get taken out by them. And on the Christmas Hunter leaderboard, the top spots were all filled with unknown players. It was clear that in an event like this, even the top-tier experts could be brought down by sheer bad luck. What good is skill if you can't even find a Christmas thief? But there was one exception. Thousand City's name was right there on the list. And yet this guy was sitting right at the top of the level 31 to 35 leaderboard. As for this guy, there's no way he got that score through luck. He did it by stealing kills with absolutely no shame. The first hit rule for Christmas Thieves does prevent a lot of kill stealing, but it can't stop it completely. But under these rules, the monster stealing incidents that do occur will only be more vicious. If you can't steal the monster by out-DPSing it, then the only way is to kill the player who owns it. Once the Christmas thief becomes unclaimed, snatching it for yourself is the natural next step. But doing it this way would just make you public enemy number one. Yi Shu suspected that if Qiancheng kept his lead on the leaderboards like this, the world channel would probably be flooded with everyone ganging up to curse out this shameless monster stealer. Come to think of it, this guy's already snatched quite a few monsters. Why isn't the world channel flooded with curses? Yi Shu hadn't paid any attention to this before checking the leaderboard. But now, a glance at the world channel showed nothing but players cursing the event, complaining they couldn't find the Holy Egg Thief. A glance at the world channel, and Ye Shu couldn't help but recall Tyrannical Ambition's miserable ordeal from last night. Even though it no longer mattered to him who held the dungeon record, Ye Shu still clicked open the rankings for a look. The leaderboard hadn't changed. Tyrannical Ambition had only had the guide for a single morning. But when Misty Rain got the guide, they had it figured out and broke the record within an hour. Ye Shu didn't think Tyrannical Ambition's caliber was lacking. Given their desperate situation, they'd be itching to break that record right away. Following his guide, even if they couldn't surpass Misty Rain's record, they should have at least left some mark on the leaderboard. But looking at it now, there's nothing at all. Thinking it over, Tyrannical Ambition probably doesn't have a suitable account character available right now. Their key characters are leveling fanatics, so they've probably already burned through their daily dungeon runs in One Line Canyon. Tyrannical Ambition surely has the characters, but they're stuck waiting for the dungeon resets tomorrow before they can make a serious run at the record.
Waiting a whole day for this must be agony.
Yi Shu sighed with feeling. He was now in a purely gossip-watching frame of mind, with no need to take sides. And before him, the level 37 to 39 training grounds of Sin City finally came into view.